Companies need to conduct due diligence of their supply chains to address modern slavery risk. In this short guide, we explain what modern slavery due diligence is and how to implement it. Modern slavery due diligence is a four-stage process. The first stage is to assess your supply chain for slavery. Next, act to address identified risks. Then, monitor your supply chain for new risks. Finally, communicate with key stakeholders. Let's look at each stage in more depth. To assess your supply chains for slavery risk, you need to identify the suppliers your company procures from and relevant slavery risk indicators. These may include the risk profiles of the specific goods you buy and the countries in which they are made. Consider the type of work involved to make the goods. Next, engage with your supply chain and gather data. Finally, assess the data against the risk indicators. Now, you need to act to address risks. Prioritize any actual incidences of slavery that you have identified. Work with the relevant supplier to end the abuse. It may also be appropriate to provide remedy to the victims. In situations where you have identified a potential impact, you should adjust the policies or practices that give rise to the risk. Where it is a supplier that is creating it, work with them to change their approach. Assess all new suppliers and use adverse media screening to monitor existing ones. Be aware that the risk profile of a good or service you buy may change over time. Engage with relevant stakeholders throughout the process. This will help you assess risk better and determine risk mitigation sooner. Include an overview of the due diligence in your sustainability report and modern slavery statement. Tackle human rights risk in your supply chain with RightsDD. For more information, visit www.rightsdd.com.